All right, y'all. Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Becoming She Who Handles Business series. My name is Shamandrian, and I apologize because I am a couple of minutes late today. I had a couple of things that were going on with the kiddos, but I am excited to have this video going on today. So come on in the room so that we can get started. We are starting another day all month long. I'm going to be showing up at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time and giving you some content, giving you some strategies, giving you some information around how to become she who handles business. Now, of course, we know and understand that the woman that is handling her business, that is balanced in life, that is building that legacy business, but doing it in a way that is profitable, that allows her to have peace and abundance and free time and joy and love and all of those things. That is who we are talking about when we talk about becoming she who handles business. And so all month is Women History Month, and also it is my birthday month. So all month I'm going to be coming live Monday through Friday, sharing information with you all. Also, we have our She Handles Business community. So if you have not already checked out the She Handles Business community, please click on one of those links that is attached to this video, because we have a collective space, a collaborative space for women entrepreneurs. Of course, it's Christian based, y'all, because look, if you don't want to hear about God, then I ain't the person for you. But it is a space where we get to come together as women entrepreneurs. We get to learn together. We have people that come in and speak. We have master classes. We have workshops. We have spaces where we get to collaborate and we get to mastermind together. We have places where we get to plan together. And then also times where we just get to kick back and kiki a little bit as we, fellowship as women entrepreneurs that are just navigating this business, this life of entrepreneurship, So definitely plug into our space. A little bit about that too. Today we actually have our workshop, and I hope that y'all can hear me well, because I know that I have my phone sitting on the bottom. So anybody who is in, if you can hear me, please let me know. So today we actually have our master class. Hey, Stephanie, let me know if you can hear me good. Hey, Shavon, let me know if you can hear me good. But today we have not necessarily a masterclass. We have a workshop today, and I'm so excited about our workshop, because we are doing our quarterly planning. And if you know anything about me, my planning is a little bit different. Why? Because if God ain't in it, it ain't happening. Okay. So we're going to really dive deep into the vision that God has for us in reference to the rest of this year. Then we're going to break that down into some planning around Q2, and we're going to get clear. I don't believe that we can execute anything unless we have clarity from God first. And then also, we cannot really implement and execute these things if we're not aware of who we need to become from a belief and mindset space in order to be able to execute it. So that is going to be a part of it. It will always be a part of my planning, because I believe that as you continue to grow, if you're doing something that you've never done before, then that means that you have to expand not only in your capacity with the things that you're executing, but it starts in your mind. It starts with what you're putting inside. It starts with your thoughts. It starts with your beliefs. And so our quarterly planning also includes that too. So I'm excited about it. If you are on here and you are not in our community, then definitely click that link, because our masterclass is happening today. And then if you are listening today and you are really interested in being a part of it, message me, because I will give you a 50% discount code just for being on this live and you want to be in the community. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into what I have for us to talk about today, because we've been talking about all these really yummy things around becoming she who handles business. And a lot of it has been first about kind of clarity and vision around what God has called you to do and being able to understand your purpose and things like that. Now let's dive a little bit deeper in clarity, but more focused on your business, okay? Because in order for you to execute, in order for you to be able to sell a thing, and in order for you to be able to close clients, in order for you to attract the audience that needs to hear what you have to say, to attract the people that need what you have on the inside of you, you have to be clear on who you are, who you serve, how you help them. And so today I want us to get a little bit deeper in that, because that is how you position yourself as an authority, right? You cannot be out here saying that you are, I'm just going to use master connector because Stephanie, I see you right now. So saying that you are a master connector and things like that, but you're not clear on the people that you're called to serve, because then the people who need you, that want to be connected with you and want you to connect them to other people, they don't know who you are. They don't know that you are specifically the person that they need to connect with, because they need clarity on what you're doing. Okay, so I want us to talk a little bit about those things, right? First off, starting about who you are. Being clear on who you are. Sometimes it's extremely hard for us to call in the people that need us because we're not clear on who we are. And so when we're showing up, and I'm not saying you don't know who you are, I'm saying we're not clear on who we are in reference to our gifts, our expertise, our authority, and who we are in business. And we're trying to be too many things at once. And so when we have any space of uncertainty on who that is, when we show up, we're not able to clarify for other people. And when other people are unclear, they will not buy. Okay. So I have struggled with this. I struggled with this because I was in a space of transitioning from going from being actually, I've done it multiple times. When I first got into this online business space, I started as a virtual assistant, and I knew that God had called me to more. So as I shifted from that space, I went into OBM, and then shifting from OBM, I shifted into my consulting and my community and all of these things. But I've had all of these different shifts, and every time we shift in business, we have to get clear on who it is that we are and who it is that we want to be in reference from a space of authority, so that we can be able to clearly convey that. Because if I show up and I say, oh well, I'm an OBM, but I still do some virtual assisting things, but I still do a little bit of this and I still do a little bit of that and all this stuff, and then the people that are like, at first they got caught on the OBM stuff, but then they were like, oh wait, but now you do this and you do this and you do this and you do this, and they're like, I don't know how you help me, right? And so we have to be very, 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 very clear. It's okay to be multifaceted and to have multiple gifts and talents and things that you do, but you have to be able to understand in different spaces and different seasons and different times who it is that you want to be focused on and who it is that you want to be known as, right? When people hear my name, I want them to automatically associate me with She Handles Business. I want them to automatically associate me with women entrepreneurs who are making money, but they still have balance. I want them to automatically associate me with women of God. I want them to automatically associate me with someone who is a powerhouse woman of God, someone who is a motivator, who is an encourager, who is an inspirer, who's a pusher, right? Someone who's going to encourage you around your goals, but then they're also going to be the person that say, hey ma'am, let me just give you this little tip so you can shift a little bit, right? That's who I want to be. That's who I want to be known for. That's who I want people to see and know me for, right? I want them to know that I am a person who helps women that are in business to make more income, but they're going to build their businesses in a way that allows them to have peace and abundance and to have all the joys that God gives them. And I see we have a couple people on. So if I haven't spoken to you, say hey, so I know that you are here with me. But yes, so we have to be very, very clear on who we are. Sometimes we think that that's a title, and we say, okay, well, I'm a business strategist, or I'm a coach, or I'm a consultant, I'm a thing. All those different titles, they're important. but they're not really important. What's most important is you being very clear on who you are, but also being very clear on the transformation that you provide, right? Because I can stand up here and I can say that I'm a business strategist. I can stand up here and I can say that I'm a business mentor. I can stand up here and say that I'm a consultant. I can say I'm your homegirl around the corner that's going to push you to get to your next business. But if I don't really know the transformation that I want to provide and the people that I really want to assist in getting that transformation, then that title goes out of the window, right? So when we're clear on who we are, that first part that I said, it helps us to be able to stand in a place of confidence, because then we know that we know our gifts and we know what we want to be known for. We know who we want to show up as and how we want to show up. But when it comes to being able to speak to the people that you're called to serve, that's where you have to know who they are and the transformation that they need, right? So what is it that God has called you to, the transformation that you've called to impact? I know without a shadow of a doubt that there are women out here who are in business that are not making enough money, and they feel like, you know what, I know God has called me to this space. However, I don't know how to make this thing I don't know how to make it shake. You get what I'm saying? And I also know that there's other women who are making the money and they're like, you know what? I'm making all this money, but I know that I am not fulfilled here. I am not in alignment. I don't have any peace. I don't have any abundance. Like my life, this space over here is ghetto because the money is coming in, but I'm not in a space of joy. I'm losing myself because I'm building this business. And so I know that those are the type of women that I work with. Those are the type of women that I help them to get the middle ground of the space where they can have peace and profits within their businesses, right? And so understanding that is extremely important, because then I can talk to that person. I can open my mouth, and every time I open my mouth, I have this vision of this person who is in my mind and what she needs and how I can serve her and how, what she's frustrated about, what she's being challenged with, what she is, I'm not going to say crying at night, because we don't always want the people that are broke, beaten down, and battered, right? We want to serve and help people that are in a space where they are developing and they're transitioning and they want to be able to grow, right? We don't want to serve the people that we have to drag, but we want to serve the people who have said, you know what, this place that I'm in, I'm ready to step out of this. And so I'm not the one who is crying at night because I'm overwhelmed and I'm overworked anymore. I'm the one that's saying, you know what, I'm about to start making some stuff come off of my to-do list. I'm about to start removing some things. I'm about to start shutting some stuff down, but I need some help, because if I don't get some help now, some things is going out the window, but I have become very clear on the type of person that I'm called to serve, the transformation that she needs. But it does first start with clarity on the transformation. The easiest way to get clear is starting with the transformation, because if you know, one, the transformation that you want people to get, then you can say, who is the type of person who needs this transformation? Who needs this, right? I know that without a shadow of a doubt, I'm called to the people who are like, they wake up thinking about entrepreneurship. They're the dreamers. They want this thing so bad. They have big dreams and all of that stuff. But there's a different space of execution that they need to be able to get there, right? And there's the people that are executing, but they're like, no, man, this thing is just not working for me. And so they need to shift and align their vision with God's vision. They need to shift and align their vision with their desires of their heart, and they need to shift and align it with the transformation that they want to get for their clients. So that's pretty much what I wanted to share. I feel like I'm leaving out some things in reference to that. So let me go a little bit deeper on the who part, because when you're clear on the transformation, sorry that I keep touching my nose, my face is dry. But when you're clear on the transformation that you're wanting to help them to accomplish and achieve, then you can be clear on the person, the who that needs that. And so when I say get clear, I don't just mean identify Christian women entrepreneurs that are in business, that have made a certain amount of money or things like that. I want you to go deeper into this woman. I want you to take time and identify who she is. Give her a name. What does her life look like? What does her lifestyle look like? What does her day in and day out schedule look like? What does she want her life to truly look like, right? What are the things that come up for her on a day-to-day basis in reference to her thought process? What does her household look like? Does she have a husband that's providing most of the income? Is she a mompreneur? A single mom and she's providing for herself? Is she a working mom? Like, what is this person? What does she look like financially? What is her income? What are her income goals? Like, you need to not only know who she is right now, but you also need to know who it is that she desires to become. Okay, because knowing both of those spaces will help you to not only speak to who she is right now, but also speak to where she's going and what she desires and what she deserves and what she wants and what she dreams about. And then you're able to say, hey, I understand that you are right here, but this is how you get to the next step. Also, one thing that's really that usually comes up for me when I'm thinking about the person that I serve is to understand that the person that I'm called to serve is usually me in one of three places. She's either the one that I was, that I have come from, right? The woman that I was. She's the woman that I am right now, and we're doing this thing together. Or she's the woman that I am becoming, and I'm able to serve her at a different space. You get what I'm saying? There's three different spaces. But typically the person that you're called to serve identifies with you because you have certain experiences that you've had to overcome, or journeys that you're in the process of taking right now, or they're at a different level and you can come and support them from a capacity of where you are because of you all are in alignment. And that's what usually allows us to call and attract to certain people. We identify with something that's on the inside of us, with something that's on the inside of them. I can guarantee you the mentors that you are inspired by, the people that you are encouraged by, the people that you look up to, most of those people, you are attracted to those people because either they have something that you want, they are right where you are, or they are where you have been. And so there's something in alignment. There's something on the inside of you that's calling out and saying, hey, that's familiar to me. That looks like home. That feels like comfort. There's something that is pulling me towards them because of who they are. And so you being clear on who you are and where you've been in the spaces that you're going to allows you to start being clear, speak clearly, and be able to call to the people that are in alignment with you. But you need to understand who you want to work with. Do you want to work with the woman that is from your past and where you have been so that you can pull her to where you're at? Do you want to work with your peers, the people who are going through the process that you're going through as well? Or do you want to work with the people who are already there and there's something that you can come alongside them and support? Who is it that you're called to? Being very clear allows you to start positioning everything else that you do from a place of clarity. Because when we start talking, we're going to be talking about packaging. We're going to be talking about pricing through this this series as well. Your packaging, your pricing, all of that stuff, if it's not in alignment with who they are and where they are in life and in business, whatever you your specific niches or what it is that you deliver, if you're not in alignment with where they are in their life, then it's not going to make sense, right? So I have certain packages that speak to the woman that I am becoming, right? She has a business that is fully established, but she needs some support in reference to her system and operations, and she needs someone to come in and do all the things because she doesn't have time to do that. I offer only a small space for women that need me to come in and support them in that capacity. However, if I price that package according to the other woman that is the old me and the woman that I need to be serving to help to get to where I am right now, it's not going to be in alignment, right? Because that person may need some kind of $500 product to help them get to where I am right now. They may need some low ticket $2,500, dollar product to help them to get to where I am right now, anywhere from small, low ticket to mid ticket. But this woman here, you give her a $500 price tag on something that's supposed to help transform her and give her time freedom. She's going to look at that and say, that must not be, it must not be good enough, because I understand the value of what I need. And because I understand the value of what I need, and you're telling me that it only costs this amount of money, either you are not good enough to help me and support me with what I want. Maybe the skill set is not there. Because if you truly value your time and your skills, then, and it's going to really give me the results that I need, that would be a high ticket product, right? And so everything starts here with understanding who it is that you are, who it is that you're serving, the transformation that you are providing, and making sure that those things align. That way your pricing can reflect that, your packaging can reflect that, the way that you deliver your services and things like that can reflect that, because people in different spaces need different things, right? The person who has absolutely no time to go through some type of coaching program or training program, she doesn't want that. She wants things done right away. What can you do to come in, fix this problem, and let it be done? The person who is just now getting started and that is working a 9-to-5 and doesn't have much income cannot afford the service that's at $2,500, right? And so you tell her that, hey, I can teach you this. However, it's at this price, and that's who you serve. It's not going to align for her because the amount of money isn't there. And so you have to be very clear on who it is that you want to work with. Make sure that the people that you're wanting to work with have the money to pay for what it is that you want to serve. Otherwise, it's misalignment. And when things are misaligned, they don't work. It's not going to fall into place. Okay, so I hope that this made sense. I hope that I did not, confuse anybody, because I know I can speak from a lot of different places when I get on a roll. But again, y'all, it is 12 o'clock, so I do have to pull off. I hope that this was beneficial to you all. We are about to hop into our Q2 planning session for the She Handles Business community. Again, if you are interested in being in our community, there is a link for you to go ahead and join us. And if you watch this replay or watch this actual session today, you can message me and I can give you a 50% off discount today only if you want to join, so that you can be able to do your Q2 planning with God in mind, right? Don't go off planning all the things without consulting God first and saying, God, what is it that you want? Okay, so I have to go. I love you all. I hope that you have an amazing day. I'm going to catch you tomorrow because we're doing this Monday through Friday. And remember, you can handle it. See you all later. Bye.